Hello YouTube, good afternoon YouTube, good morning, good evening, depending where you're watching me from. So you're welcome to yet another section, another live stream with me here on our channel, from our workshop. Okay, so today we'll be working on a loafer top. We'll be cutting, assembling and stitching our loafer top. So you're welcome. Please, if you're joining us for the first time, you come across this live stream later, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed to our channel. Subscribe to our channel, engage all of our videos on your notification bell while we take you through this procedure. So you're welcome. Enjoy yourself with us, learn for yourself, and if you have people that are interested in learning the skill of shoemaking, don't forget to share with them this YouTube link. Let them learn for themselves. Okay, so let's start it. Yeah.
Style.
Okay. Where my partner is here. Look at the no, that one. That one is take one. Where the shoe is from? What's down? Okay, I'm not saying. So like I said, we'll just be cutting, assembling and stitching it. So it's not going to be a full class of cutting, drafting the pattern, cutting, assembling, stitching and molding. So today will be just cutting and assembling, alright, then stitching of our loafers shoe top. Okay, so first we already have our patterns here. We have the heel cap, here we have the heel cap, we have our shoe apron, and we have the bump. Alright, so first we'll be tracing the bump, although we'll be using two different materials here. We'll be using two different materials. We'll be using this for the shoe apron, while we're using this for the bump. Alright, so enjoy yourself. Let's start from the shoe apron. Okay. Baby, no big or
Bluetooth connected.
So we're getting to trace our shoe apron already. We have this traced out. Check, you see the center and final. Yeah, that's good. The shoe apron. This is shoe apron. So we have one already. We have the second. morning for you. Okay. Shoot, mention brother to you. Okay, this is what I want to recreate. Okay, so I'm making this top. Like I said, we have this part here, which is the shoe apron. Then this part is this part. So the back here is what we have. This cap, this is what we have here. So I already closed this. Have this already. They be watching now. You understand? You see this? We wish to go this way. So you're going this way. You have to stabilize your top. It's not happening that front. You done? Let the black one out.
Yeah.
Now, if you check very well, this point, at this point, you have to add your sewing allowance. Why? Because here, this will be climbing. This shoe apron will be climbing the bump. So we are adding the sewing allowance here. Where we get to stitch, we get to add it round. Power bank, plug me. No, so now we're not cutting this space out. Remember, we have this perforation here. So, but we'll not be cutting it out here. This place will aid us. We're going to sew it. We're going to sew this place, give us a curve. So after cutting this, we are not cutting this angle out. We are not going to cut this angle out, but we're going to sew it. We're going to stitch this angle to give us a curve. Don't worry, watch out. afternoon. How are you? Baby, take for me. How many times? One. So joining this now, joining this. The robbery will go inside of this because this should be climbing. This should be climbing here. Something of this nature. But then first you have to take, give me stitch marker. When you do stitch marker. First you have to take the middle points of this particular pattern. Take the middle, take the center. Alright. Same thing here. You have to take the center. Take the center. You do the same thing here. Join from the back. And you take the center. Right. Same thing here. Take the center. So now you're going to add your ball. For this, you'll be rubbing gum on top, just a little space. So we'll be joining these two together now, alright? We're joining these two together. So now, we already have your midpoint here, the same thing here. So, this will be climbing this. This will be climbing this, right? So place it carefully to this point. Add pressure, the same thing here. This line from the outside, we'll be stitching around this point. Alright, we'll be stitching this way. The same thing here. Place middle. This line. Send So this is what we have. We'll be stitching now. continuous join. We'll be stitching from here to this point. We'll be stitching from here to this point. Then we'll be stitching this place. Now this angle here from the pattern. See this pattern from here we have an angle, so here we'll be stitching. Instead of cutting this place out, we'll be stitching it together, and it will give us a curve. Alright, so watch out while I stitch. And I'm trying to create this. This is what I'm trying to create. Already we have this body joined together, so we have this and this here, we have this here as my angle. So that is what we are going to stitch now. Watching me now. Clever. First oil, you have to lubricate. Finished. While you are stitching, you have to be careful. The stitching has to be at the tip, close to the body of the bump. You stitch round. Inside you can see here stitched. This here we're stitching this angle, stitching, so you have to join them together this way. Put your arm and stitch carefully. Same thing here. So we have this, but we'll be cutting this now. You see, we're going to cut this out now because this is what you'll be having. Have a curve that will stay back here. Alright. So we're having a call. So now we'll be tracing our padding. Bring that padding material. Watch. You have to use this to trace our padding before we now join. You have to use this to trace your padding first before you join. We have our padding material here. This is our padding material. So we're tracing it up. What is that? Yeah. What's wrong? It's still okay, fine. Change of weather, okay. Do you have any health challenges before? You change of weather. So guys, after this, you have to add your sewing allowance. Let's say just an inch, add 20 here. Now we'll be sewing on top this line. Sewing on top this line. You have to cut this out. Now we have, this is our main top, while we have our padding material here. This is our padding material, while this is our main top. So we'll be sewing the padding material along this tracing line. Alright, this line, we'll be sewing it, we'll be stitching it. So watch. We are sewing twice. You first go and go back. Once you're done sewing, you cut. See the cuts. See the cuts. Give me go. Give me go. Yani sir. Yani. Yani aşağı. Rush neydi? Give me. We're going to open this place. Rub your gum here. So while rubbing this gum, you have to rub it wide enough that you can turn open. Okay, so watch. You have to open it carefully. So this is what we have. Same thing here. Having this. Alright. You get to open. Give me my look. So we have our padding while we have our main top. We'll be joining our main top now. Alright. So we're going to join this together now. So all you have to do, join this place together. You can use your pattern. You can use this place, this pattern, just for you to get where you'll be rubbing your gum. Use your pattern carefully. Okay, you can place it this way, then trace the line out. Trace the line out. Same to turn it over. Trace out. Alright. So we'll be rubbing our gum here and here. Same here. So, rub the gum carefully. Remember, everything we are doing is left and right, so it's in pair. Whatever you are doing in shoemaking is in pair, your left leg and your right leg, so don't forget that. Whatever work you're doing, it's in pair. So no more. Thank you, mom. So first, here you have to rub on this line. Alright, rub here first. You can join them together and rub if you wish. Then you rub. Okay. You turn it. Allow it for drying. Something here. Allow for drying. This, we're joining this now. Join them straight. And see what we have. see this what you have here. When you're using this, hold this into two, come to the back, you're placing it, go straight, please, carefully. Carefully, back. This is what you'll be having. Okay. Same thing here. Alright, so have this now. We'll be stitching along this line. We'll be stitching along here. So watch out. Duplicate round and stitch. We're stitching now. Look at what we have here. So now if you check, we are not going to cover this up, we are going to cut it out. You take it off. I'll tell you why you're taking it off. Take this off. Now we'll be piping this place. What I mean by piping is between a turnover. This place will be having a belt from the inside to the outside. So watch, this is what I'm talking about. You see this place, it has something of like a belt nature. Alright, so it's coming from the inside to the outside. So after adding our padding, we'll be putting this. So don't go away. So the main thing, two things remaining for us to do now is adding this, padding this. We have three major things to do still. So we'll be padding this. After padding this, after joining these two together now, of course this will be the interior, this will be the exterior. This is the middle part of the shoe, and this inside is this part. So we'll be joining these two together. After that, then we'll now have to put this belt like stuff, and this one, this cross belt. So those are the things remaining for us. So watch out while I take you through that one. Please give me gun. Add gun for me. Go on, give that side. Where our gun now? Leave down and man the gun. Go on, give inside. Move on inside. So we are rubbing our gun this region. Watch. Your gun will be around this region. rubbing your gun round this region here, round along this tracing line. All right. So watch. This is what you'll be doing. Trace, rub, go round. Right. So you can see this. All right. Painting here. Rubbing on the tip. Maybe it's capturing the train line. Once you come to this place, you come down a little bit here, rub this region, all of this region, same thing here, rub, now let's join them together now. Please don't allow the gun to dry. If you allow the gun to dry, you might have difficulties while placing it. So immediately you rub your gun, you join it. So you're joining to the middle, take the center, you join, add them together. Now this line, this tracing line will guide you on how to place this top now. Alright, so we go, you put them together on the tracing line, then you turn. Right, now you have to be arranging it until you get a perfect placement. You have to be arranging them until you get a perfect placement. You keep arranging until you get a perfect placement. So you have it. This is what we have. So after joining, you have to cut out this excess is from the padding. You cut this excess is out. Watch. Follow carefully. You cut it out. For this opening, don't cut it out because you are going to still sew here. So you stay by, cut this side. Let's see. Try pushing it down. Lock it up. Locking this side is going down. Okay. So this is what we have. Now you see, we have, this is our top line, but we'll be taping it. We'll be adding this belt here. Alright, we'll be adding this belt here to this top line. So let's place this while we do that. Let's go to place this. Please, if you like what we're doing, support us by subscribing to our channel if you haven't subscribed. Tell us how to feel or ask your questions under the comment section. Please like our live stream and copy our YouTube channel link and share on your social media, and God will bless you for us. Support by subscribing if you haven't subscribed before. Alright, so we have this joining the same way we did that. The middle, and we add, use your tracing line to place, same thing here, and turn over. Alright. check the inside. There's no fold in inside. All right. So when you get your tracing correctly, you'll not be having folding around. Everything will lap perfectly. But if you don't have your folding correctly, you'll be having. If you don't have your trace line correctly, you'll be having some folding around, which is not good. Hold on. So, watch. Alright, so some people might be asking, why don't we join this place together? Why don't we gum them together? Why is because you'll still be adding a front stiff to this place. While you are molding your shoe, you're still going to add the front stiff. So this space now, this opening will allow you to add your front stiff and also to the back stiff. This opening will allow you to add your back stiff. Alright, so watch out while we get to put this now on this place. Alright, we'll be adding this belt on this place now. So let's get to do that. Give me ruler. We are still going to use this same material here. We're going to use the same material. But then, you send me pen. You can pen video. So the measurement for this taping now will be the size or the wideness of this ruler. You'll be using the wideness of this ruler as the width. Then the length will be the same length, but we'll add 3 centimeters to it. So the wideness is 2.2 centimeters, 2.2. Then the length will be 33 centimeters, 33 centimeters. Length is 33 centimeters. Alright, so be tracing two of these, left and right. So that is what we have here. Now you have to cut. Okay, make sure you have a straight cutting. Cut straight. Alright, so we have this here today. We have this few. Is that 5 people liked? Oh, people will watch it later. So we turn this over and add our gun. We are adding our gun from the inside. Now this is the main part of the shoe, the main face of the shoe, but we'll be adding our gun from the inside along our top line. Watch carefully. Here's the gun. I don't know. So watch. Adding down from the inside. Right. Allow for drying. Allow it for drying. Now you see how I rub my gum from this point to this end, all around the top line. Okay. So allow it for drying. The same thing for the second one. Allow for drying. We'll be adding it here too on this. Allow for drying. Allow for drying. So this is what we are doing now. We're trying to add this belt to our top, right? Because now the importance of this belt is so that you don't have tears around your material with time. You know, with much usage, after some usage, you'll be having some maybe a tear. You see some shoes tear off with time, but once you add this belt, this will be like doubling the whole material. So this place will become thick and stiff more than the usual. Alright, so that is why you're adding this, because much pressure will be on this top line. Alright, so we're going to put this now using this on our top. After this, we get to sew it, and we get to add this belt, and our top will be ready. So watch out. So here we'll be adding this belt. Thank you, ma'am. Fine, ma'am. So we'll be adding it. Check very well. Start from here. Now watch how I get to place this. Now the good place or the good face of this thing is, you know, touching the bad face of this one. So it's kind of turning like you're lying upside down. Alright. So the back will be touching the inside. The good face will be touching the inside. That's what I mean. You add it up to this point. Check. Add it up to this point. Then you reduce. Make sure your reduction is exactly on the line. Alright. You're starting over from here. Alright. So we'll be sewing this. We'll be stitching it around now. Watch. The same thing you're doing here. So you check. Add. Alright. Okay. You have to lubricate it round, then you get to stitch. Lubricate round and stitch. Watch out while we stitch. Now for the first part, you have to make a knot. Once you put your needle, you have to make a knot before you continue stitching. That's what I just did. Continue your stitching. Keep stitching. Making knots. And we are done with this. You can see this is what you'll be having if you stitch correctly. Alright, so we'll be turning it over. Let's get to finish this. Same thing here. You make a knot. Continue. Continue stitch. Alright. So we're doing the main turnover now. Watch. You have to turn this. Cut your rope out. And you'll be rubbing your gum here on top of the belt. Careful not to stain it. You rub your gum carefully. Rub your gum. Then you turn. Rub your gum here. Now you have to turn your brush this way. Go this way. Don't go horizontal. Yeah, don't go horizontal. You go vertical. Go vertical with your gum. Okay, you're going vertical till the other point. Allow it for drying. Same thing here. Please don't forget you are rubbing the gum from the inside first. Don't first rub it from the outside. Rub from the inside to avoid staining. To avoid staining your material. This way. While rubbing, you have to be careful. Like I said, to avoid staining the whole work. So you're going vertical here. Go vertical. Go vertical. Go vertical. Go vertical. So you get to this point. And you allow for drying. Right. I believe you guys can see what I'm doing. Right. Now you have to turn it over now. You have to lock up this whole thing. You have to turn again, turn it, then place it, take it up, round. I guess you guys can see, and you turn it. Alright, turn to the main points, the main part of the shoe. You can see, leave it up here, then you close it up. Make sure there's no air space in between the two material. Make sure there's no air space. Alright. That's what I'm doing. There's no room for air space. That would be a rough work. So don't allow air space in between. So okay. Pull it and close up. So if you've been following, I think we're getting somewhere. So this is what we have. We have this and this already. So what is remaining will be stitching this place to this point. We'll be stitching here to this point. So watch out. Let's get to turn the second one. Alright. Same thing here. I have to bring it up. Then close up. No air space. Please be mindful of that. No air space. Avoid air space. If you want to get a clean work, avoid air space. So once you're placing, you have to be checking. Please, you can reach out to us 09035539885. That is our WhatsApp number. If you wish to reach out to us or send us data that we can use on the streaming, you can also recharge that number. You can send us data using that number too. Alright, so we have this. What's remaining is for us to stitch. Before you stitch, you have to lubricate. Lubricate round the stitch. So let's do it now. Let's stitch together. You're starting from this point. Now you're going to stitch from here, from this point to this place, then you go round. That's your stitching down is 360. Alright? Make a knot. Make a knot and stitch. Alright. Alright. Same thing here. I'll start from this point too. Make a knot. So once you done, remember that time you didn't trim this place. You have to trim it now. Okay, give me polish. Polish. Give me polish. So we have this. Alright. You see what we have. Such as stitching. Oh, sorry guys. Fix this thing out. I don't know why you are right. Fix it. Take it off. I told you to rub this thing earlier. Oh, it's okay. So you have to cover up this space. If you wish, you can change the color of this thread to black. So what's remaining for us now is attaching this belt. Alright, replacing this belt here. So watch out, don't go. It's here to trim this. That's the message. So guys, we're adding this now. We're adding our cross belts. We're adding our cross belts. Alright. This to be removing the pattern, I'll be using the same wideness of the ruler. Okay, this way. That's what we'll be having here. This point. So watch out. Wideness 2.2 centimeter. On our length, for this particular video, we'll be using 14 centimeter. So 14 centimeter is enough for us. Get it out. This way, we'll be having something of this nature. Okay. So all you have to do is rubbing on here, this point, at the drum. Same thing on the belt. Here, this place. Same here. Alright, for drawing. So now we'll be sewing. Sewing this place. Sewing now we form this thing. So the stitching here and here. This thing here. cut the excess out. And guys, we have our top ready for lasting. So if you wish to add this fancy to it, you can add. And if you're adding your fancy, remember this place, this shoe is left and right. So if you're adding one here, the other one is left, this is left leg, this will be right leg. So your fancy will be here, the other one will be here. That is what we having. You get to make your sole and get to mold your shoe, and you're ready, your shoes ready for use, you know. So this is what we are able to achieve today. It's amazing, right, having you guys around. It's time to show my face. So anybody that's watching, anyways, let me visit. Yeah, so we live from this place, and let me thank you. Whoa, thank you guys. Yeah, thanks very much for joining me this afternoon. It's amazing getting to talk to you guys and getting to teach you what. Now this is what I've been working on. Yeah, for those of you that have been following, this is the top I've been working on. I've been working on this something of this nature. We have the top here, and it's been amazing. For those of you that are joining me, thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate that you joined today, and it's already weekend. I'm looking tired, but pardon me for that. But it's already weekend, and I get to come on live today just to show you guys how to make this loafers top. Yeah, get to make loafers top. So yeah, this is what I've been working on. So for you that have been connecting, yes, of course, I'm sure you get to know all the procedures that is involved in making this particular top. So once you have a shoe of this nature, you know what the procedures that we use to get this. All right. So what is remaining is just to add this fancy to it, and you're done with your top, and you can mold the shoe to whatever shape you want, and you can be rest assured that it's okay for use. So please guys, tell me where you're watching from. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, watch my video, engage other of my videos, and I pray that you get to learn what really you're looking for. Please, if there's any other video or any other project you want us to work on or come on live stream with it, tell us. Feel free to tell us using our phone number 09035539885. I come again. If you're not watching me from Nigeria, if you're watching me outside Nigeria, you can add my country code +234 9035539885. So that is that for today. Thanks guys for joining me, and make sure you have a beautiful weekend. Make sure you enjoy yourself. Do not take alcohol, do not take much of alcohol, and do not do drugs. Why, God will bless you. So bye for now. Thank you for joining me. God bless you wherever you're watching me from. Bye for now. All right.